Hi guys, Miss Crystal here. So today we are going to make little monsters, all right? Or sometimes referred to as fortune tellers. So what you're gonna need for your supplies is some origami paper. If you don't have origami paper, you can use printer paper, you can use scrap paper, you can use wrapping paper, you can use newspaper, pretty much any paper that you can make in a square shape. And your square shape doesn't have to be this big, you can do smaller. And let's have some fun. So enjoy this video, guys. We're gonna flip to a different angle so you can see. And then eventually, if we're really awesome at this, we'll start tackling on the infamous cranes, which is a harder origami activity. So we'll take the first step, go to the second step, and let's have some fun, all right? Let's go. All right, let's give this a shot. We're gonna try some origami today, right? This is the cranes, but we're gonna do something a little bit before the cranes. So this is just a test video, I think. So we've got our paper. It's a nice, beautiful square. And the secret to origami is making sure your folds look amazing. How silly is this angle, guys? You having fun with that? My little bit of sewing chaos. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold the paper in half. I call it boxy half. That's what helps me out. And we wanna make sure that our creases, I like to run my finger or my nail across, are nice and strong. And then I'm gonna open it up and lay it flat. Now I'm gonna do the other boxy half, right? And I call it a boxy half because you're making a box, right? It doesn't look like a diamond. It looks very much like a rectangle or a square. Again, I'm gonna run my nail through that. So, sweet, and we open it up again. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the diagonal half. So I always think of a sandwich. When I was a little girl, my grandmother used to make me BLTs and she would cut it in half like this way, right? And it was always so much fun. And then open it again. And then we're gonna do the diagonal half again, right? And what's great about this video is if I'm going too fast, you guys can pause it. If you missed a step, you can rewind. Good. And there we go. And we're gonna open it up again. Now, the cool thing about origami is usually what you do to one side, you'll do to the other side. So there's a lot of repetition, so you have a second chance to try that step again. So we're gonna take one corner, we're gonna bring it into the middle here. Boop. And we're gonna fold that down. Again, remember, creases, right? Nice creases. We're gonna do the same on the other side. So just imagine it's like you're bringing your arms out and then bringing them in, right? So my elbow bends. Here's your elbow, here's your hand, bringing it in. We're gonna bring it in again. Right, and I'm gonna make it point to that nice little touch. And then we're gonna do again with our nail, all right? Just take your nail and go, shink. All right, so now we've got this cool little shape, right? I don't know, it always reminds me of like a cannoli or a wrapped up dumpling. We're gonna do the same to the other sides. So we're gonna bring it in to the middle, and now it looks kind of like an envelope. We're gonna do that nice little crease. And then we're gonna do the same to the other side. Crease, oops, crease. And now we've got a smaller box that's got a little bunch of triangles. Are we there? Sounds good. All right, so let's flip it over. Boop. Now, we're gonna take these corners and bring them in again. So we'll start with the one corner, and we're gonna bring it in. Right, boop, boop. And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. I like to do opposites, right? It's a reflection, right? It's like when we exercise, we do our Thai sabaki, we do one side and then we do the other side, right? We wouldn't do a rowing exercise only on our left. Or as you guys know, I like to call out the rolling, right? If you roll on your favorite side, your other side doesn't get better. And we're gonna do the same thing again. Good. And good. Excellent. So now we've got another box. So our box was one size and it's gotten smaller and smaller. Now let's fold it in half, just like a book. And we're gonna fold it in half, right? And make it all flat. And then we're gonna open it up, right? And we folded it in half this way. Now we're gonna rotate it. We're gonna fold it in half again, like a book. Good. Now I like to do this extra step, you don't have to. I'll fold it on the diagonal half, right? The sandwichy half. And I'll do the same again, right? Now, here comes the fun part. We're gonna fold it in half. You'll see there's these little itty bitty pieces here, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna stick our fingers in here and pinch it. So there's a spot in here, you can see right here. You'll see that it's starting to make a shape. We're gonna reach in and pinch that. And then we're gonna do the same. We're gonna reach in. It's a little hard at this angle. We're gonna reach in and pinch that too. Awesome. And then we've got our own little monster. Now, what's my monster missing? Right? Well, he's got the ability to chew, but he doesn't have any, you're right, eyes. So let's put some eyes on this guy. So let's see. There's two ways you could do it. You can, I'm gonna probably do it this way because I'm silly and fancy. I'm gonna hold my monster and I'm gonna just make a little circle for an eye, right? A little circle for an eye. And then I'm gonna make another little circle. This is a little harder than just laying it flat, right? Like if I laid it flat, I would do is make a big circle like so, a big circle like so, and I'm gonna make some cool little eyebrows for him. So now my monster has a face. Now let's do one more, but this time let's use the white side, right? So just the plain side. So see how this is all colored? We're gonna do the white side. Okay, so this time we're gonna put the color side, I believe, up, and we're gonna fold the color words in. Is that right? I think we're gonna do it that way. Let's find out. I believe that's right. So we're gonna fold it again. Now, if you don't have origami paper, you can use wrapping paper, you can use printer paper, you can even use a newspaper. So there's cool ways of doing that, and maybe I'll make a video on how you can make your own square shapes if you guys are stuck. So again, we're doing our sandwich fold, right? So we're making it the boxy fold, sorry, not sandwich fold. And now we've opened it up, we're gonna go in and do the sandwich fold, the triangle fold. Now I'm sure there are origami terms that are more likely to be used, but I like using my own because it's a little bit more relatable for me. All right, so, you know, like I've heard there's a phrase called a mountain fold, you know, that's one, but you know, I see sandwiches more than I see mountains. All right, so now we've done that. Now we're gonna bring all the colors in. So we're gonna bring this in. All right, remember to really crease those lines. And we're gonna really crease those lines. And then we're gonna bring it in again. All right, now we got a funky envelope. All right. Nice. Now you'll see right here, it's not perfect. Now it's not the end of the world, but the better, more precise you are with your origami folds, the easier it helps you later, right? So it's kind of like if you start your morning right, you know, the rest of your day goes well, but if you forget to make your bed, take a shower, get dressed, and go to school, you know, you really didn't work so hard on the day, right? So it's just nice to be that detail oriented. So now we're gonna flip it over. And we're gonna bring it in again. And we're gonna bring it in again, right? So we have that little like weird cannoli shape, and you can see that little itty bitty color there because I wasn't perfect. That's okay. You know, we're gonna move forward, do the best we can, right? And then again. Now, if you get frustrated, like say folding is hard, you know, practice, right? Nobody figured out Ikkyo the first day, right? Same with origami. Nobody folded their perfect origami the first time. So now I've got this again, this funky shape. I'm gonna fold it in half, right? Do that boxy fold. Open up and fold it in half again. Excellent. And then I like to do, I mentioned that diagonal to really help with those creases, so you guys can do your diagonal. I know I'm going a little bit faster this time, but you guys can do this, right? So now we've got this shape again, right? And there's that little section we're gonna stick our fingers in. So we pinch, whoop, and we, and we pinch. Awesome. Now that we've pinched, we have something that I used to play with as a kid called a fortune teller, right? Because we would go back and forth like this. So let's have fun, and I'll show you how we make a fortune teller, right? And it's been a while, so you guys might do something different. So on the outside, we're gonna write a color. So I'm gonna write blue. All right, I'm gonna write green. Let's do yellow. And let's do red. All right, so we've got a bunch here, right? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it over. And then each one of these little triangles, we're gonna put a number. So I'm gonna do 1, 8, 3, 20. That's gonna be crazy. 4, 7, 5, and 11. All right, now, let's see what we're gonna do. On the inside, we're gonna write a note on each of these triangles. So one answer is gonna be yes. One answer is gonna be no. One answer is gonna be panda party, because why not? And one answer is gonna be, should we do try again or maybe? Let's do maybe. Maybe. Awesome. So now we fold it all back up. And we're gonna pinch it again so we get our shape that we've got. Oh, let me put the cap back on my pen. So excited to do this, I forgot to, clean up afterwards. All right, so now we've got this. All right, so we pick a color. So let's say I see this looks like green. So we're gonna go G-R-E-E-N. And then there's a number on the inside. So it looks like we've got a 1, a 4, a 7, and a 3. So I'm gonna do 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, and then I'm gonna pick another number. So my other number, I'm gonna say 11. And it says maybe. So now let's ask a question. Should Miss Crystal have a panda party? We're gonna go with red. So R-E-D. Good, we got some numbers in here. So let's do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's go with 5. And open it up. And the question was, should Miss Crystal have a panda party? The answer was no. Aw, that's so sad. Let's try it again. All right, so should Miss Crystal have a panda party with you guys? So let's do blue. B-L-U-E. And let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm gonna pick 11 and 8. Says maybe. All right, let's try one more time. Ooh, I guess I really want to have a panda party. Should Miss Crystal have a panda party on Zoom with you guys? So let's do yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W. And let's go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna say, let's go for 1 and 4. And what does it say? Panda party. So I guess now we have to have a panda party. So I hope you guys had fun with this. You'll see a message. I think I'm gonna try to plan a panda party for you guys. And be well and be good. If you enjoyed this video, let's get our little monster. He'll talk for me, right? If you enjoyed this video, share it with a friend. You never know whose day you're gonna brighten. Bye. Have a good day, guys. I have no hands. I can't wave. But have a good one.